rookie fourth-rounder out of LSU, Cade York, has this one teed up. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken just shy of the 10. Taking it right down Broadway. Past the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's an 89-yard kick return. And the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So how about that for an intriguing start? The opening kickoff of the ball game, return for a touchdown. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. So here are the Steelers backed up to start their initial drive. They'll be led out by their electrifying signal caller, the former Virginia Tech Hokie, Michael Vick. They start the drive with Lynch. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. And Vick's throw there incomplete.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Uses the stiff arm. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20. On 1st down, Dunn. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3, ball on the 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's done. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 14-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. A 1st down throw coming for Vick. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Getting the call, Lynch running left. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Here's Michael Vick. Dancing to it, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this taken at the 49. He stiff arms him. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards.
And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
To throw is Fitzpatrick.
That'll be caught by Biletnikoff. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Fitzpatrick to throw it.
Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And the Steelers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. It's the fullback with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Lynch up the middle. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. On 3rd down, they go Lynch. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken in at the 48. "34 yards on the return, but for a moment looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And this offense is going to be set up with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. A 1st down throw for Fitzpatrick. Over the middle, he's got Biletnikoff. And in for the Steelers touchdown. From Biletnikoff. A touchdown on a kick return and now one through the air. And the Steelers continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it is 28-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9. And now out come the Steelers. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
From the 16, Vick.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked by Logan Wilson.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown.
I cannot imagine a more perfect half of football for one side, CD, and a more disastrous half of football for another side. But if you focus on the positive half, with this pick six, you look at where that lead is at, and to think that we are only in the second quarter. My goodness.
I love the expression, my goodness indeed. Pretty obvious. It's a free fall out there. Everybody gets a chance to make a play. And if you're on the field, you got a great chance of being the next guy that your teammates are celebrating.
And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a third and long. Out of his end zone, here's Vick. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Fielded at the 43. Runs over him. Shreds him with a stiff arm. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Fitzpatrick. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And with the clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set. quarter. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the third quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Off the play fake, Vick. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Jalen Smith. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. They'll try the middle with Lynch. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Taking on the midfield logo. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gay is on for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Now a carry here for their fullback. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Throwing, Vick. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner. And that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
Taken right around the 44. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise. Touchdown! Jakobi Meyers, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
They'll try to get something going with Marshawn Lynch. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Vic to throw it. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
Back now here on EA Sports. For the fourth quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Gay now set to kick it off.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
That throw by Vic, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, Vic. He finds his man, complete. It's Phillips. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Vic now. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception.
But my goodness, CD, I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball, but for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Here comes Michael Vick now leading his offense back out there. So far, this has to feel like a horrible dream for him. He's thrown more completions to the other team than he has to his. 3 interceptions.
Now, this will test him mentally. And this is going to test his mettle and test his fortitude, because once you've thrown those 3, you start to feel sorry for yourself. But you can't do that. There's more football to be played. I was talking with Jason Garrett, the coach of the Cowboys, and he mentioned at one point Tony Romo threw 5 interceptions in a game, but it turned out to be one of the better games he played because he rallied down the stretch and took him to victory.
Vick's throw pulled in by Gronkowski.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now here's Vick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. They'll throw again. Here's Vick. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Jalen Smith, his 2nd sack of the night. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Vick tried to get it to Rice, but incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Taking a couple yards shy of midfield.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return.
And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick here to throw. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base,
and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner.